What is going on? What is happening?
I'll tell you what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on.
What is going on?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharky, you old bastard. Happy birthday to you.
Ooh, motorboat. Like that. Thank you, mate.
I'm always up for one of them.
Thank you very much. I was waiting for you to drop a Mr. President in there. It was very Marilyn Monroe-esque singing of that song there.
Yeah, no, that could be a bit dodgy.
What's going on, mate?
It's been a while since we've done this. I missed you, man. I missed all the people in the chat too. I've missed everyone.
Missed you too. Heart symbol. That's a really bad heart. Like this one.
I suppose we've both been. Suppose we've both been. We've kind of been busy, but yeah, we only do this when we feel like it, really. So
we try to keep it regular, but you know, life
just
gets
like
in the
everything
way.
in my life. My wife's got Crohn's disease. I know lots about keeping it regular.
Oh wow, yeah. That's shitty. That's really shitty.
Oh yeah, no, it's total poo.
So keeping things regular. Get some fiber in your diet, folks. Now I think we're 2 weeks since our last stream. Would that be correct? Since we did a weekend job?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I can't even remember what we did last time. What did we do?
We did a weekend job.
Oh, you've been blocked. We did that one.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, we did.
The block button.
Yep.
The block button was hit.
Yeah.
And yeah, then work and whatever God knows else has gotten in the way, and you know that happens. But we're here now, and that's all that matters. So, should we see who else is here with us tonight, Aaron?
Absolutely, mate. You're running the show,
apparently, or at least trying to. Johnny Reno's in the house, and he is drinking. Here's to you, mate. Thanks for joining us.
Scotch on the rocks, Johnny Reno.
And another Johnny, that would be Johnny Sorrison. I can confirm it is beer o'clock.
Absolutely it is.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is, says Campbell. Hello, Campbell. Thank you for the birthday greetings today, mate. Campbell covered the spread. He gave me a Facebook birthday message post, 2 of them. He actually did a double up. He wished me a happy birthday in our group chat with a few other Aussies.
Yeah.
He wished me a happy birthday in a private chat between him and I. So he has gone into the full birthday festive spirit. Tip of the hat to you, sir. Thank you, Campbell.
That's amazing, given his internet connection. He's supposed to pull all that off. His internet's been great. He's been cranking out some solid stuff lately too. Really good stuff.
Good stuff, Campbell. Fingers crossed that our internet connections tonight do not fail us.
So far,
and
so good.
Johnny's asking, where's the beef?
I don't know. Talking about keeping it regular. You don't eat too much of that.
And we are joined by Nate, the Retro Tinker. Evening,
Hello,
sir.
Nate.
How you going, mate?
Nate's been cranking out some good stuff lately too. He made a teeny weeny itty bitty little Sergeant Slaughter for Zazel. It's a good video.
Oh wow. I'm so behind on YouTube stuff, mate. I think I told you this privately the other day. Work's been kicking my ass, and I have veered away from toy tubing just in my spare time because I've been A, tired, or B, my attentions have been focused elsewhere. So I will get to that. I will get to it all.
Yeah.
PG.
He took one of these things. He took.
Oh yeah, I got one of those guys.
Yep, he made a Sergeant Slaughter out of one of those little things. It was good.
That is some hectic tinkering on his behalf.
Yep.
Hello, Phil.
Hello, Phil. Domo arigato gozaimasu. He's been cranking out some good stuff too.
I'm drinking Japan's premier beer, apparently, according to this can. That's what it says here. Apparently.
Yep.
It is nice, though. I will say that. And apparently it's also your birthday as well, Aaron.
No,
Maybe?
I don't know.
Sure.
Can someone tell my wife?
Hey, we're all getting the memo, apparently. Birthday. It's your birthday.
Oh, mate, twice a year is better than once.
This guy right here, not this guy. This guy, it was his birthday the day before mine.
Yeah, I saw that.
Legends are born in February, folks.
I saw that. Happy birthday, Phil. I hope you got lots of good stuff.
I believe that Nate is talking about this furry thing on my lip.
Yeah, well, he's not talking about one on my face because I couldn't grow one for quids.
Thank you, mate. I trimmed the facial hair once I got the new do done, and I decided to keep the mow. I haven't had just a mow single-handedly in quite some time, so it is here to stay for now. And I'm drinking my drink upside down. It's very hot. I'm tired. Whatever. I've had a good birthday though, Aaron. It's been rock solid. It's been rock solid.
You got some ink?
I did. Yeah, I spent a good 4.5 hours in the tattooist chair today, so that's fatigued me a little bit. So, but I will survive and I will push on. Apparently, Johnny is missing you since yesterday. Sounds like a song.
Yeah, I watched his live stream yesterday as well. He was looking at a Playmates catalog, which was good fun.
Impressive.
With I think it was a man named Bobby Hicks, I reckon, who has since subscribed to me, which is good. So thank you, Bobber. Yeah,
nice. And one of our friends of the Commonwealth is here as well. Another friend of the Commonwealth. That's Chris from Mod Extra Games and Collectibles.
Yeah.
I wish I could impersonate Chris's accent and do it justice, but I will not. I'll absolutely butcher it right now. So I will just say hello and welcome. Hey, look at that. I'm almost on time for a change. How you doing? Well, here's the thing, mate. We started our stream a little bit later tonight, so you're welcome.
Yep.
Basically.
And seeing as the UK contingent is here, I'm not allowed to talk cricket today.
No. This is no. It's my birthday, so we're not talking any cricket tonight, mate. Sorry.
There was a match the other night, and Australia snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. It was amazing.
But hey, if you're knocking the palms, go for it. Yes, I am rocking the stash. We've just covered this, and it's funny that you should say going all leatherneck on us because it was inspired by another form of military, and that was the Navy SEALs. So there you go.
Yeah.
Who else we got here, Aaron? I can't keep up with the chat tonight. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to go as quick as I can.
Skyjo! Hello, mate. Good to see you, brother.
What's up, brother? How you going, man? Who else? Oh, there he is. Wouldn't be a party without Hazel.
The legend.
Greetings, sir. And thank you kindly.
He's cranking out some good stuff lately too. Lots of good stuff.
Yes. His breakdown of the Sarge figures with Sarge was a good one.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely it was. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And you should definitely go watch it after you've watched this stream.
Yeah.
And
you don't even have to watch it because it's a real podcast format sort of video. So you can listen to it. It's a vocal interview with the Sarge. It was very good, very very good.
Yeah, and if you know the figures, you'll know exactly what they're talking about. So you're right. You can do it just a listen. You can drive and listen if you want to.
I love that the way it opened up was just Sarge was trying to get himself organised or something. It just shows how friendly he is. Maybe friendly he is with Zazel as well. It's just it was just wholesome and good, and I loved it. Well done,
indeed,
Zazel.
Indeed, always good stuff when Zays gets together with the Sarge. Come pie, Philzy, and there we go. Campbell's doubling down. We're not even doubling. Like we're almost like quintupling at this point.
Oh,
thank you, mate. Thank you once again. You are the bringer of birthday joy. I think that's pretty much everyone, mate.
Looks pretty good
right from here.
pretty good. Looks pretty good. Pretty good.
That's good. That's pretty good.
Yep. Anyway, so tell me about the salad, mate.
Yes.
For those
What would you like to
who aren't aware, salad refers to a new haircut, facial hair sort of mix in cricketing parlance, and Adam definitely has a new salad. I want to know what inspired the salad.
Yes.
Well, I do know what inspired the salad because you've been talking to me about it for 2 weeks, but all these people don't know.
Not really. Oh, well, yeah, you do. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
So since like I watched the Black Hawk Down doco on Netflix, I've gone down like a rabbit hole of watching films and documentaries and interviews with like tier 1 operators, so like Delta Force and Navy SEALs and all sorts of stuff, podcasts and all. I've just been absorbing it. That's what I've been listening to on my commutes to work a lot of the time, whether it's an interview with someone on Joe Rogan or another show that I've been watching, the Sean Ryan show. And I've always been fascinated, obviously, by military stuff, but yeah, it just sort of really piqued my interest. And I guess, obviously, when I'd watched Black Hawk Down previously a couple of times, I'd never gone down internet sort of hole of, seeing like, the perspective of the survivors and stuff like that. So there's some good stuff out there, and that's kind of what spurned it on. And when I got my head
me in as well.
Yeah.
So
have you watched the doco yet?
No. So this is the thing. I found it difficult because obviously you watch the movie and then you watch the documentary, and then you got about 70 YouTube videos in, and you sent me a link to the 71st one you were watching, and a bit of it didn't make any sense to me. So
right.
So maybe I need to catch up, mate. I'll have a look at the movie and then have a look at the documentary, and then maybe start on those podcasts because I did the bits that jumped out at me in that podcast that you sent me were riveting. So definitely something that I wanted to explore. Definitely went to Wikipedia and looked up the Battle of Mogadishu. So mate, I'll it's on the agenda.
I recommend watch the doco first, then rewatch the film.
Okay.
Because you'll get some perspectives, of seeing the film again. That's what I did. And then you can go back to the podcast. The podcast Aaron is referring to was an episode of the Sean Ryan show with former Delta Force operator by the name of Tom Satterley. It's a three-part show interview that they did. It goes for quite some time. Like it'll take you a fair few hours to get through it. And it's very interesting to hear his journey of how he became a frogman, to what happened in the Battle of Mogadishu, and then the after effects of that. All very interesting. So, that's what inspired the Mo. That's what led to this. Well, it didn't inspire the Mo. The Mo is a byproduct of that. I already had the Mo, but when my wife dyed my hair, because my facial hair is dark, I was like, sometimes I like to reset, shave it all off, because I've gone, obviously a lot shorter. Shave it all off, do a bit of a reset, but then I feel like I'd be too naked, so I kept the Mo, and here we are.
Ain't nobody wants to see you naked, mate.
No, they don't. Not even my wife. But I will not be doing a nudie run, even though it is my birthday. I am wearing my clothes. This is my suit for tonight. Anyway, that's enough about Navy SEALs and getting nude. What are we here to talk about tonight, Aaron?
Bad drivers. I'll tell you why. Because
sometimes
Housey has a bad and just to rub it all in, sometimes when Housey has a bad day, he has to drive home in Melbourne traffic. And after not hearing from him for much of the day the other day, because I usually don't go a day without hearing from him, he sent me an essay. It was an anecdote that turned into an epic saga, which Basically ended in Adam throwing a coffee cup at a at a bad driver. So here we are. We're ready to talk about bad drivers.
It's true.
Is that a nice enough explanation for you?
No, it's accurate.
Just about someone else.
It's extremely accurate.
I say, when you do your best work, you do your best. I just sit there in dismay, thinking, "You're right." I think I sent you a dog video or something. I was like, Dusty, come here. And then just take a video of Dusty, send it to you. I was like, quick change the subject.
The thing was,
you were top turnbuckle, mate. Top turnbuckle. Like.
The thing was, my day wasn't bad. Like it was busy at work. It was a busy work day in terms of because we had a promo on and whatnot. But I didn't have a bad day. And even the traffic, although slow for a Sunday, wasn't that bad. I cannot stand when people do things on the road that potentially will harm me, anyone who might be with me, my auto vehicle, or potentially harm others. Couldn't give a fuck if they harm themselves. But when they do those things, and it's usually out of stupidity, my tolerance for such things just goes out the window.
You don't cope well with unanswered injustice, do you?
No. But usually it'll be met with some hands in the air.
Yeah.
Sometimes it escalates to a verbal stoush or like you're a fuckwit, whatever, like whatever it might be. Expletives get launched, okay? However, in this instance,
yes,
when the person decided to pull up ahead of me at the lights and I was one car back in the lane adjacent, I look at them and they've got their window down and they're looking in their mirror dead at me. And the next thing I see is this in the mirror. Okay. All right. Cool. So, firstly, you've cut me off and forced me to pump the brakes really hard, which could have caused me to rear end you or knock you off the road. And
are you getting there? This is
I'm getting there.
This is almost longer than the message that you sent me, man. I mean...
This is the abridged version.
Okay.
When you do such a gesture, when I have not done anything really to sort of prompt that, when you're in the wrong, yeah, we're going to another level. And I'm not going to say that I've done what I did previously because I haven't. Nothing has ever been launched out of a car window that I have owned until this day. But when you're a complete and utter ignorant fuckface, you get what you deserve.
We're getting there.
And just so happens, because I've been watching a lot of military stuff, I guess my arm was in full grenade throwing form. Because when I picked that coffee cup up out of my middle console without a moment's hesitation, I didn't even think about it. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going to get her. It's like, nah, snap move, snap decision, reaction. Picked it up, cocked it back, and just went full over my windscreen. I see it flying, and it lands directly on her back passenger window and explodes with, there's only a little bit of coffee left in it, but enough to cause the reaction of like, I win. And off I drive, laughing at said person as they're losing their shit. And here we are, bad drivers.
Here we are.
Yeah. We're 20 minutes in. This could have been a lot longer and a lot more ranty, but it hasn't been. So, and it's my birthday, so whatever. I'll drink.
Go to the chat. Like, there's blokes in the chat that are just commenting like mad. There's a few guys to say hello to 2.
Let me backpedal a little bit. You can carry on while I'm looking here, mate. There's a fair bit to go through, all right? Just calm down. Just carry on, mate.
I wouldn't dare get in your way.
Don't worry. We're all friends here. You're safe. You're safe, mate. You're safe.
You better say hello to our man. There he is.
This guy.
The big Q stick. Yep.
Thank you, mate.
Dude proposed to his girlfriend a couple of weeks back.
He did.
Yep.
He did.
He's getting married.
Congratulations once again.
Yep.
Pop Blender is here. I can't stay long, but as a sufferer of insomnia, I had to check in with you fellas. 2 of my favorite Aussies. Okay, hold up a second.
Yeah.
How many Aussies do you have to choose from?
He knows a couple.
Brandon. And it's 2 S's in Aussies. But I will forgive that indignation because your insomnia. We'll blame it on that.
I love the spelling of fellas as well, like fellas.
Well, look, I didn't want to be too much of a stickler here. The man's, half awake, half asleep. So, yeah.
No. I mean, how do you spell fellas?
I would just go AS.
AS, yeah. I think most Aussies would. They go fellas.
Yeah. Well, the film Goodfellas is spelt that way too.
Oh yeah, there's 2. Yeah.
Zazel with a humble brag. Sarge drove me to Joe Fest. I can confirm he's a good driver.
Yeah.
Well, look, he got his own fucking vehicle in the vintage line, didn't he? So he'd want to be.
He probably had 3 or 4 rest stops while Zazel was going to the toilet as well. So
we'll let Zazel cover that story in the chat. Any questions on that? Hit him up. This one's for you, mate.
Yep. I can confirm. Yep. 2 shoes. Pretty standard looking feet.
I'd be worried if you didn't have 2 feet, mate.
Thanks, John.
What are we talking about? Well, it's a bit like Seinfeld. A whole lot of nothing, but something.
Yeah. Answering work calls suck.
Schmirk.
Yeah, I know. Everybody works so long to enjoy so little.
Such a vile concept, really, when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, the milk run road rage mode. Okay. I'm not sure I follow, but okay.
Good work.
Yes, fuckface is about it. She really was. She was a little bit more context. She was a P plate driver, so probationary driver here in Australia. Aaron, refresh my memory. How long do you have to be on a P plates for now? A few years.
I think it varies state to state. It's like, some places in America you can walk around with a gun if you want. In Australia, some people are on their Ps for 12 months and some are on their Ps for 18 months.
Something like that. Yeah. And she was driving a 4-wheel drive, and she had, straight into the lane, bro. Last second indicator, straight into the lane.
Why do people need those things in suburbia?
Because they're fuckfaces. Is it as bad here as it is? Oh, mate. Melbourne's roads. Okay, so Melbourne's roads have become more and more congested in recent years. The infrastructure cannot meet the demand of vehicles at times. And peak hour here has become a putrid existence. And you got to remember, when this occurred, it was a Sunday afternoon between 4 and 5 in the afternoon. Typically, Sunday should be quiet on the roads. Nope, not around here. Not around here. And I'm sure that may differ in some parts of Adelaide, Aaron. Would that be correct?
We're still the 20-minute city. You can still get to most places within 20 minutes here. So
beautiful. It's beautiful. That's awesome. That's another tick for Adelaide as far as I'm concerned.
Bad drivers are usually bogans.
One thing you're going to get from me, mate, there's no lies in our shows. There's no lies in my social media. It's all true. Everything I say, true.
Exactly. Yeah.
True.
I don't own
That's my
a gold head. I don't own a gold head or a flag.
Yeah, it's true. It's my birthday. Year 48 today. And thank you, mate. I appreciate it.
I have a massive dong.
Okay, that escalated quickly. Answering work calls does suck, but it's okay. I have a pretty Mickey Mouse job, so the least I could do is answer the phone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair. Oh, I understand what you're talking about now, mate. I get it. Nashville has become hunting grounds for raging. We have a serious issue with shootings during rush hour. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Pop Blender, she's lucky I only had a coffee cup. I know a lot of you American people will have seen the Mad Max films. We aren't quite at that stage yet here on our roads. There are times where I wish we were in the apocalypse and you could just run people off the road, steal their fuel, and leave them for dead. It'd be fantastic. But we're not quite there yet. But one day, probably soon, if people over your way have their way. We'll see. Yep. This is for you, mate.
Absolutely. It's not easy, but
someone's got to do it, all right?
I carry it well.
Just don't hurt your back, all right?
Yep. Yeah, very broad shoulders.
On that note, I think we should get into the topic.
Yes. Present.
We've partied and bullshitted enough for the last 27 minutes, so we're on the mark. So yeah.
Yep.
Bad drivers. How are we flipping this? How are we flipping what happened to me into the topic of the show, Aaron?
Well, I've put some slides together.
You did?
I've dropped all of the drivers from the original A-Ra run of G.I. Joe into the slides year by year.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of years that don't have any drivers, and we'll get to that. But they are actual drivers. They're not submarine people. They're not pilots. They're not hovercraft people. They're not. What do you call a hovercraft person? I don't know.
A hovercraft pilot?
A hovercrafter?
Driver? Right? I don't know. Driver? Are they a driver? No, I don't know. Pilot. I'd say they're a pilot.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, there's nothing in the air, under the water, in the sea, whatever, about these drivers. They are people that drive on wheels. And,
yes.
And we basically want to talk about whether we think they're any good or not.
Yes.
Is that fair to say?
Yes, and we'll make our picks on who we would like to be driving behind the wheel. Like I said in the info for the show, to be behind the wheel in peak hour traffic. Like, let's say you're on the passenger, you're coming home, you're commuting home with one of these people. They're behind the wheel, and we're going to pick who we would like, basically, and their merits as to why. So, without further ado, should we look at their first slide?
Do it. 1982. Here we go.
Let's start here.
Woo! We have, of course, Clutch.
Hit me.
I got him out too.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to put an O-ring into him. Hot days in Adelaide, and I just got bodies lying around everywhere in here.
That's fair.
I fixed him up before I jumped on this stream. He's a dude.
Yep.
And
who else have you got there, man? You got Clutch and who else?
That's Steeler, I reckon.
Correct.
Steeler drives the Mauler? Does he drive the Mauler?
Mobat.
Oh, the Mobat. Who drives a Mauler? I'm sure that'll come later.
The Mauler is heavy metal.
Okay, fair enough. I definitely don't have him with or without microphone. Someone hooked me up with heavy metal. But yeah, Clutch. I love Clutch because Clutch greases his hair with motor oil.
Yes, he does.
Yep. And he easily drives one of the best looking vehicles.
Would it be one of these ones?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a van.
It is. This is the one of the modern ones that I have. This is not the classified version, which is behind me in the cabinet.
Yep.
Great vehicle. It would be awesome to have one of these on Melbourne roads. I'm here to tell you.
Yep.
This thing here, right here, would solve a lot of problems. A lot of problems.
He is a casual sort of misogynist too, according to the first few issues of the I've read.
Yeah, and he refers to women as chicks.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that makes him a good driver.
Absolutely. It's one of the criteria why I've picked him out of the two. He's also a mechanic, so if you get stuck in peak hour traffic, handy. He used to race cars and, evasive maneuvers around peak hour traffic, also handy. He was a trained bodyguard, so, you get into a pickle on the roads, a bit of road rage comes out, you got a bodyguard there to help you.
The Mobat was remote control, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yeah, it has. Yep.
So Steeler isn't actually a driver. He gets 7-year-olds to do all of his dirty work for him from a distance.
The toy version, yes. If we're looking in a reality sense,
there's
no one really remote controlling a tank. I don't think
he's a passenger. So yeah,
he's falling by the wayside. Look. To be honest, the second that I read that that Clutch still refers to women as chicks, that was it. I was sold. So, so it's Clutch for the win.
Steeler, he wears this strange visor from memory.
Yes. Yep.
And I just don't think. And 1983 has another one of these as well, but just doesn't give you maximum range of vision in traffic.
Yep. I've got that visor, I believe, on a modern version. I've retrofitted it to one.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. You obviously don't have Steeler in your collection. Is that correct?
No, I don't. My 82s and 83s are quite light. Obviously, I'm a 89, 90, 91 guy. But yeah, maybe I can fix some of this 82, 83 situation over the next couple of months. So
we shall see.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that's pretty much unanimous for both of us. We're both going with Clutch.
Cut and dry. Yeah.
The man digs chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You know the only thing that would make Clutch better?
What?
If he had a mustache like this and not the beard. That's okay. We'll forgive him. We'll forgive him on this occasion. Does anyone agree with us in the chat? Let's have a look. Let's see.
Yep.
Let's have a look.
Nate's talking about my penis.
What about this one?
Don Bradman.
Clutch is Clutch. Yes. It seems that people like Clutch.
Yep.
Your apologies. You are correct, Johnny. It was battery operated. You're right. It wasn't a remote.
So it wasn't remote controlled.
No.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
I stand corrected.
It was still a funny joke.
I've never owned that toy, so
yeah.
I wouldn't be 100% accurate. I don't think.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it's Clutch. Apparently, it's a sensory deprivation helmet he drives by field.
Very good.
As long as it's not a fart helmet. Don't want one of those. Next slide. Shall we?
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Speaking about misogyny.
That's a chick right there, mate.
Yeah. Do you all right. Okay. I'm going to give you the rope, Adam. Do you know any females that are good drivers?
In my experience, Aaron, let me have a think.
He's gonna say no.
In my experience, at age 48, I'm thinking, to being in the car as a kid with my mum or my stepmom. Fast forwarding years to being with, my wife and being in the car with her, my mother-in-law, all lovely ladies, of course. Yeah, look, I'm sure some do exist. I just haven't really been. I just haven't been around them. I mean, look. Okay, let's look. Listen, let's be objective here. Let's look at the. Is it Dana Patrick who was the NASCAR driver? Was it Dana Patrick? I think she was a good driver.
Cool.
Our American friends will probably know who I'm talking about. I'm sure her name was Dana Patrick.
Did she win?
Else. I'm pretty sure.
Did she win?
Do you know who I'm talking about or no?
Danica Patrick, I think. Did she
win?
win?
Something like that. But she was good, apparently. So there's one.
Did she win?
I think so. I think she was quite popular in her sport. I don't think it was just because of her looks, being a hot chick.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. Someone like maybe Brandon Poplander will know more on this topic if he's still with us. Or Johnny might even. I don't know. But yeah, that's the only one that comes to mind. Have you got any that come to mind? Please enlighten me.
So anyway, the His driver.
Let's talk about the His driver, shall we?
Oh, look, there's Cover Girl. She's a cool figure. I have to hand it.
Is she though? Is she?
Yeah, I love her.
I mean, for a model or a supposed model, I wouldn't say she's a hot chick.
Yeah. There was no love for her in one of the G.I. Joe movies, eh? They just killed her. It was a bit rough.
Yeah, that was the first one, Rise of Cobra, where they had the blonde chick. Oh, did I just say chick again?
Thanks for joining us, Clutch.
Yeah, look, the His driver, big tick from me. Obviously, they have many, many His drivers. You know what's something interesting I learned about the His driver that I never knew until today? Today years old, Aaron. His driver is also qualified as a FANG pilot. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, file card states that. Never knew that. Yeah.
Interesting.
There you go. I love learning these little bits and pieces that have just bypassed me somehow over the annals of time.
The only thing about the His driver is I feel like he borrowed his boots from Baroness.
I mean, they are quite long, aren't they?
He's going to go clubbing with the Baroness.
They're definitely giving off CFM vibes, aren't they?
Oh, they are fuck me boots.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
What about the chat? Has anyone got any thoughts on these two? I want to see if anyone's picking.
Nate says could be Baroness wearing a helmet.
Campbell's going with Cover Girl. Okay. He's just gonna say it.
And welcome to all the single men in the chat.
And Campbell has a retort, and it's also accurate.
Yes.
I knew you'd be able to nail it, Brandon. Danica Patrick. That's the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
But I need to know was she good at a sport? Yeah. Thank you, Scotty. And I don't think I've said hello to Scotty tonight. Or have we? No, I don't think we did. Hello, Scotty.
Hi, Scott.
Yeah, Danica. She drives NASCAR or did drive NASCAR. I don't know if she still does. Maybe. Okay.
She never won. Yeah, a bit like Anna Kournikova.
Yeah. There's another good example.
Yeah. There's a pattern emerging here.
Fair.
Oh,
It's also pretty fair.
Does G.I. Joe have a HR department? Because we're in the shit, man.
That's good. That is good. Oh dear.
Next week on Ronnie and Shah, guys, we discuss the glass ceiling. Get your shoulder pads on.
Oh, what's Chris got to say? For all its faults, Cobra definitely has a great internal development program. Contingency cross-discipline skills.
Yep.
Aaron, would you like to answer this? Why?
That's what I said. Because, like Nate says,
Why?
it's Baroness in a helmet.
Possibly. Possibly.
Yeah, with a sports bra.
With a what? Sorry.
Sports bra.
So we're saying. So who's winning out here? Is it CoverGirl or is it him?
I actually like CoverGirl, to be honest.
Wow, controversial.
Something about his driver's head. It just looks a little bit too too wasp, too buzzy bee for me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't want to blow fly
Look, it's not the His drivers always felt to me like it was a pretty slapped together figure. Like the vehicle was the hero of the dish, and the driver is just, pretty rubbish. Let's be honest. I don't think he even came with an accessory originally. The helmet can't be removed. Like it's, it is what it is. And in terms of like, if we were doing an overall look at the best looking Cobra drivers, he'd probably be low on the totem if we're keeping it 100. But his file card does paint the His driver to be pretty brutal in terms of, their abilities, and pretty rough around the edges. I kind of want him driving the vehicle. I feel like if he's going to get into some shit on the road, he's going to be able to handle it. Girl.
Easy.
We'll split the difference on this one. How's that sound?
Easy. What's next?
What's next is Series is here, and he's asking, what's going on?
Mate. A whole lot of... Welcome back to the 80s.
Low on the totem. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Jesse, can you make me a sandwich? Oh, she answered.
Aaron, I don't want this stream to end in divorce tonight, okay?
She answered.
Did you really? Well, might as well put this on the screen in case she comes in, shall I?
She's coming.
How about you make it yourself?
Can you hear
her? Oh, Jesse's just throwing the hammer down.
How about you make it yourself?
Oh, Dusty's coming too.
Yeah, Dusty's getting on it now too. He's coming to tell you off as well.
Oh, someone in the chat just said, "Ha ha ha! Get back in the kitchen."
Oh, Jesus!
What's that person's name?
I'm not telling you his name.
I did not put that on the screen. Jesse, I did not put that on the screen. Just saying.
Don't even get me started.
Jesse, it's my birthday. Can I please have a sandwich?
I want to cross that line.
What'd she say?
Adam wants to know if he can have a sandwich because it's his. I don't want to finish that sentence.
I asked politely, goddammit.
How come you're not watching maps tonight?
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of like gone off the rails with that show. I've lost interest in the last couple of nights. It's really done my head in a little bit. So I've been focused on other things that are more important.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Quietly, Jesse's lost interest in first light. Oh, and my brother has just popped up in the chat.
Hi, Adam.
What's going on, Hans?
Oh, just when I was at my worst.
I'm hungry now, Aaron. I want a sandwich. I'm so making a sandwich after this stream. Oh, jeez. You just been called out.
Oh, yeah, I did. Sorry about that, Sarah's. That was pretty poor of me. Bro code. Sorry, Sarah's.
It's okay. He was on another wavelength anyway.
Oh.
So about those sandwiches, Aaron.
Let's have a look at
G.I. Jetman, hello. Welcome.
Hello, G.I.
Thank you for joining.
G.I. Jetman, I went looking for you today. Do you have a channel, G.I. Jetman? If you do, I wanted to subscribe to it, but I couldn't find you.
Well, that's it right there. That's what you'd be looking for.
Yeah, I look for it. It just doesn't come up. You know how YouTube's a bit weird when you search?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It does that bullshit.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Okay. Who's Campbell calling daddy? Because this just got creepy.
I don't know. The chat's just lit up.
KCC Toys is here. I feel like this is the first time we've seen you. Oh, snap. I made it to a live. It's your birthday, Shark Eyes. Yes, it is, mate. Happy birthday. Thank you, kind sir. What's good, running trick shot? Everyone in the chat. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Yes.
See what happens when we start the show a little bit later, Aaron? Things just all fall into place.
Absolutely.
Do you remember a time, and I'm not about to sing a Michael Jackson song, but do you remember a time when we had to start the stream at the exact same time every week and there was no wiggle room on that? Do you remember that?
It was rough, mate. Yeah. But hey.
The dark days of toy tubing for Aaron.
Oh no.
Anyway, we're not at 1985 yet, so let's keep going. So look under your seat. Nobody gets it. I'm disappointed, mate. Johnny, send me a sandwich, mate. Please just jump on Uber Eats and I'll drop a pin. Send me a sandwich. I'm hungry. What else we got here? Ronnie going to be showing tomorrow night. We'll play lettuce in his hair and bacon where it should be.
Absolutely.
Too good. Noom 8842 is KCC Toys.
Okay.
I don't recognize the name. I'm assuming that's your Insta handle. Maybe I have seen it. Maybe I haven't. Hard to say. Do you recognize it, Aaron?
I don't, and I feel really guilty for not.
Yeah, I feel guilty as well. Regardless, thank you for letting us know, and thank you for joining us once again.
I'm going to check it out.
Here's a classic, a sandwich classic. Vegemite over Marmite. I'm just going to go out there and say it. Let's start World War III over this, shall we?
Hey, look,
good morning.
There's another new one. Michael Gene
Fleming. Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Yeah.
I hope you're in for some good old-fashioned sandwich talk and some chauvinistic views on female toy.
Yeah.
Okay, should we get to the next slide, mate?
Yeah, go and subscribe to me, Michael. I don't talk about such things on my channel.
Do it. And he's lying because we talk about the same shit on both channels. And we are on to 1984.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
now
yes.
I noticed you put Tan Clutch in here.
Yeah. What?
Yep.
Does Tan Clutch drive a Tan Vamp?
Yes, he does.
Oh, really? That was Yeah.
Yes. The Desert Vamp. That's correct.
I didn't look it up.
Yep.
Is the Tan Vamp better
There you
than
go.
the Green Vamp?
I thought I had
wrong,
one here,
mate.
but I don't think I do.
Yeah.
I've got a tan armadillo, but that's not going to count. I like both.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick. Both are great.
Yeah. And there is also a Black Vamp. Is that correct? which happens to be a stinger.
There's many different vamps, mate. There's lots of
vamp-
like, you can go the fun school ones that have been pumped out in recent years to the Hasbro ones, of course. Like there's different ones. There's blue ones, red ones, all sorts of colors.
But the black vamp is a stinger, right?
Of course. Yeah, sorry. And the stinger. Yes, of course. Yeah.
There's a stinger driver.
That is the stinger driver, also known as Cobra officer.
In grey. Indeed.
Yes.
What?
What?
They're both repaints, so they suck.
I was just about to say, as far as repaints go, they're pretty fucking nifty, in my opinion. I like both.
Oh, yeah, they are, but
yeah. I mean, I'd go as far to say that I'm going to pick the grey Stinger driver over the Hiss Tank driver every day of the week.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the other guy is. Is that Thunder?
That is Thunder. Yep.
Thunder. The Thunder.
You don't have him?
Lightning and the Thunder. I don't have Thunder. No.
Funnily enough, my modern version is right here.
Oh, wow. So what does Thunder drive?
He drives the Slugger.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
This thing.
I'm a bit partial to a ginger. Beautiful.
This is the vintage
cool.
Slugger with the
That's a
modern
cool
fig.
little-
Oops, shit.
That's
With
cool.
the modern
tank.
figure. It's a good little vehicle. This is one of my
Yeah.
favorites. I like this one.
Yeah.
This is complete, by the way. The vintage one. It's got the original gun. It's got the canopy cover. It's in good nick. The up and down on this is a little bit janky, but it's good.
Beautiful.
It's got the
Sweet.
this bit at the back. Yeah, good vehicle.
Sweet.
Yeah, I like this guy, even though his helmet just flew off his head. I've actually got here, Aaron. You'll appreciate this. So obviously this is the modern figure, but that's the vintage monocular
Oh, yeah.
hanging around his neck. Yeah. Cool. And I don't think this is the vintage helmet. I think this is the modern helmet from memory. I could be wrong. I don't know. Can't remember. But yeah, that's definitely the vintage monocular, which is not a cheap piece, I don't think, by any stretch. It's not mega expensive, but it's not cheapy either. Because this is often broken, like the strap. There goes his fucking helmet again. The strap on it is often broken. So yeah, there you go.
I
so
do like a
pick
ginger.
out of the three of them.
I like a ginger. Yeah, I like a ginger. Yeah.
You like a what?
I like a ginger. A ginger.
Ginger. Yeah, I thought that's what you were saying.
A ginger.
He's my pick. Yeah. You know why I picked him?
Why?
You know why I picked him?
Why?
Because he's a ginger, like you. No, that's not true. I picked him because he enjoys rock and roll and heavy metal music. So he's gonna have good tunes in the car when you which is important when you're stuck in peak hour traffic. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He also likes peanut brittle. He's very passionate about peanut brittle. So he's gonna have snacks. Snacks in the car. Snacks are good. Snacks help pass the time. They help keep you calm when you're dealing with road rage and fuckwits. So good to have. And he enjoys cars with bad mufflers. Yeah, look,
Okay.
That's a preference, I guess. But drives a tank. He's my pick. I'd like him behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Who are you picking? Which one?
Yeah, Thunder. Go to the chat. Go to the chat.
You're picking him because he's a ginger? Is that good enough for you?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay. We're going to have to backtrack a little bit.
Yeah,
is that okay with you? Are you cool with that?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
because
just show some highlights.
Well, firstly, we're going to go back to sandwiches for a second. Ham and cheese grilled sandwich, classic. That's what I might have to make after the show, Cambo. I think I'll
put a little bit of fridge. A little bit of mustard. Good.
A bit of mustard, absolutely. What's your favorite mustard, Aaron?
The American stuff. American mustard.
Like the Heinz yellow mustard?
Yeah, it comes in a yellow bottle. I think they all come in a yellow bottle.
Well, the Heinz ones do, yeah. Well, there's an American hot dog one. French's mustard, that's good too. If you've never
the French's one.
Mustard,
the French's one, yes, that one. That's
good shit, bro. That is good shit. Yeah, Americans do good mustard. Phil is referring to the controversial topic of Vegemite and Marmite.
Oh, yeah.
We're covering the big topics tonight, mate. Did you know that?
Yeah, they covered it in the Kiwi live stream the other day. That came up.
Oh, did they really?
Vegemite and Marmite. Yeah, it did. Yep.
I did not know this. I did not bring this up because of that. There you go.
Mhm.
There you go. It is. See, it is a thing. It is a thing. Dad forced me to leave home when I ate Vegemite just one time when the Marmite ran. Wow. Go, Dad. That will until New Zealand concedes that Vegemite is better for the Aussies. Banana and sugar, peanut butter and honey. Else fairies all the way. Okay.
Can we talk about sandwiches some other time?
All right, fine. We'll talk about mustards then.
Oh, Sarah's saying he wants sun-dried tomato, Jarlsberg cheese. Oh, gee.
Listen, Aaron, you opened this fucking lunchbox, mate. All right, so you deal with the consequences.
She's just walked in again. No,
You know, I have very good hearing.
no, it's who's back?
I thought you'd find that thing too. Just so you know, guys.
I can't hear Jessie. What's she saying?
She said, "Whatever you're talking about, I will find out."
Whatever you're talking about, Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm just hungry.
Yeah.
I've had dinner too. I've got no excuse. I'm gonna blame the beer.
Okay.
Let's get back to the slugger.
Yep.
Jetman's choosing the slugger driver. Yep, I think. Cobra all the way. Okay, that looks like it's one vote for the
Going
Stinger
with
driver.
The Stinger driver. Yep. Kiwi's gone with Thunder. What?
Brandon is referring to Vegemite and the Marmite Wars.
Oh, okay.
One day, we'll try to make that happen, mate. One day.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. I would definitely like to see a classified slugger as well. It's very doable. And what else we got here? Campbell's gone Thunder.
Yeah.
Johnny's gone Stinger Officer. The best of the three. Yep. Yeah, it's not an easy one, this one. I'll be fair. It's not an easy one. Would you agree, Aaron?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I just went. He's an original, mate. Thunder's an original build, so that's probably the only reason I went with him. And that vehicle was.
Isn't Slugger a tank, Aaron? It doesn't have treads. Is it a tank?
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
You don't want to get. You don't want to wade into those waters. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know. Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Whatever. I'm
Who-
calling it a tank.
Who cares?
Fight me. Where else? What else? See? All this talk of food. Not alone.
Yeah.
Lunchbox live stream. That's what's turned into, Aaron. You opened their lunchbox. So that's it. We're done here. Move on to the next one.
All right. Bjorn Jakob Benonisen has just joined us as well. You see that one? There he is.
Bjorn Jakob Benonison. I'm probably butchering that last name, but welcome.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. He's in agreement with me. He's gone Thunder, and maybe he likes gingers too. Can you blame him? Can you blame him, folks? Look at this guy below me. Look at him. Hey, look at him. Loves a sandwich. Big flaming hair. It's fantastic. Should we go on to 1985?
Shoot.
Boom. Okay. The floor is yours, Aaron.
I got most of it. Okay, let's rule out the second guy altogether. Ain't nobody got time for this happy dude. I don't know. I think, well, maybe driving in the snow is hard going. Is it hard going? I've never driven in the snow before.
I've never driven in the snow either.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about him. I'm not sure about
Perhaps
him.
if Eric Harper was here, he could answer that question.
Yeah. This guy, Probably not.
Toll booth.
Yeah, probably not. That's toll booth. Probably not.
Mhm.
Probably not because yeah, you never want to get caught behind one of these blokes when he's driving his machine in traffic. It's a sure way to be late to work. So I'm not
Very
sure
true.
about toll booth like that. I don't have heavy metal, but I love heavy metals. Is 5 o'clock shadow there? It's like
It's good.
very Homer
Yep.
Simpson. It's good.
Yep.
Well, maybe is it 5 o'clock shadow or is it just like the dust on his face? I don't know.
I don't know. Not too
Yeah.
sure.
And the other one is Crankcase. Who I don't like Crankcase. I think we've talked about this before. I don't like Crankcase because the worst kind of ginger, the most evil kind of ginger, is a ginger with brown eyes. They are the worst kind of ginger. They're evil. So I reckon, like, I don't have heavy metal, but I want him, and I reckon heavy metal is probably my choice. Yeah. Activate the light button. Yeah, absolutely.
I was pointing down, but I just hit you in the head. Larry can confirm driving in the snow sucks.
Yeah. Hello, Larry. Welcome. He's just in time.
Hiya.
We haven't made it to skid mark yet.
I was just about to say, can you leave skid marks in the snow?
Yeah, I think they dissipate pretty quick. Heavy metal's my man here. He just he's very slipstream, very Keelhaul. Just all the things that we love about Keelhaul, slipstream, classic figures like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
It's a rock solid 4-man selection here. Let's be honest.
Isn't it good? Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. I'm eliminating Toll Booth immediately. Frostbite gets eliminated just because, snow vehicle. Yeah, I don't have to really worry about that here. And yeah,
Crankcase is an evil ginger.
I'm with Campbell. It's Crankcase all the way.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough. Just you can't trust him.
Another evil ginger. Add the evil ginger in the mix.
Yeah, you can't trust him. Tough one. Yeah. Yeah, the War Striker is
I'm
good.
just trying to read mine.
I've got one there.
Yeah, if you look at Crankcase's file card, there's a reference to like being stuck like in slow traffic or something like that. And yeah, I can relate. So, and him like being the sort of person to get you out of it or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but it's something along those lines. So yeah, picking him. He's got an awesome vehicle. The Ore Striker would be great on Melbourne roads. I'd love to have an Ore Striker again. Get the open air coming in, just zipping around, buggy styles. And he comes with a great weapon. His rifle.
Mod Extra's comment there is good.
Let me have a look. I'm working my way down, folks. You talking about this one?
What kind of music do you listen
to? Definitely. Yeah, look, I guess you could almost say Frostbite sort of does too. Especially if you take that hat off and you see the hair underneath. Okay, let's have a look. I think you might have. I think you got the toll booth and the bridge layer from me, didn't you, Zays, from memory?
Interesting.
I think you did.
Good
work.
work.
You did a long time ago. Yeah. I don't know if I've showed this before, but it was in reference to what you were saying.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's dust, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Another one about the snow for you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I still haven't seen snow at the age of 42. So I'm gonna fix that.
Yes, you should. I just have to go back to sandwiches for a minute. Jerry Springer. R.I.P. Another good doco worth watching is a Jerry Springer one.
Oh yeah, that was good. That's only just come out. Yeah.
I think we did we discuss this? I feel like we might have already. Nate's going with the chap number 3 in heavy metal.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's so true. The tradie part.
Yeah.
There's a lot of comments tonight, mate. There's one. This one's for you.
We are actually. There's not. We're a dying breed. The true ginger. Yeah. Yeah. Bjorn's just invited me to Norway.
I was just about to say, yeah. There you go. You'll see some snow over there, mate.
Yeah. Bjorn, please go and subscribe to me as well, man. I need all the help I can get.
Campbell's gone straight to Captain Obvious mode. He's not wrong, though. And in that kind of weather, you might need one of these.
Yeah. That is a cool jumper. It's very cool.
So, yeah, I've gone crankcase. You're going with heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
Yeah, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Both good picks, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as we make our way to 86. Oh, God.
Oh no. Q, is Zazel still watching? He's not going to accept any arguments here.
I'm going to give him one.
All right, I'm going to rule out cross country straight away because he's a schmuck and he looks like you know who he looks like? Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
at the danger of starting another hour's worth of running jokes about Rick Moranis, I won't.
So shout out Rick Moranis 3-star drawl when he watches this because cross country is a favorite of his.
Oh, sorry, 3-star. He looks like Rick Moranis though. He looks like Rick Moranis.
He does.
Only a shot of the kiss. Yeah, no. So Rick Moranis is off the table, and so is the Motor Viper, because everything about that guy is just weird. He drives a motorbike that has 2 flags on it, and that worries me. I think if you've got 2 flags on your vehicle, you're a flog. A lot of people tend to do that around Australia Day in Australia.
Oh dear.
Down to the dollar store and put 2 Australian flags on your car, and you look like an idiot. Motor Viper's out. Thrasher and Sarge is a close run thing as far as I'm concerned.
Aaron, do you think with the Motor Viper having the flags on his oversized motorbike vehicle thing, he'd also have this? He's got to have that on that vehicle for sure.
That is loud. Have you turned that right up? You turned that right up.
I haven't turned up anything, mate. If it's loud, blame StreamYard. Don't blame me. I haven't touched any of the volume sliders.
All right. So it's down to this guy and this guy.
My pick is Thrasher.
Really? I think Thrasher looks like Maxwell Sheffield from The Nanny.
That's fine. I think he's got like a very rockabilly sort of style coif on his head. But it's Thrasher's like hair trigger level of anger and stupidity combined with his ability to drive one of the most iconic vehicles in the line, which is just made for destruction on the road. He has the edge over all of these. And I'll tell you why he beats out Slaughter as well. And Zazel will appreciate this because I think he even made mention of it in his recent video. The Triple T was always getting blown up and Slaughter was always jumping out of it. All right. I've seen the Thunder Machine get knocked over in the comics and they lob grenades at it to flip it back over onto the road. And the thing is drivable. Thrasher also comes with the Bommy Knocker. That's what I'm calling it. The lacrosse stick with the Bommy Knocker. It's a Bommy Knocker. That's what I call it. Unofficial term. There it is, the Bommy Knocker. Thrasher all the way. Chat, if you're with me, holler at your boy. Oh, shit, what just happened? We're back. Hang on, wait. Something just happened. Oh, no, we're here. All good.
Thrasher could do with some sort of coverage on,
Can you hear me?
his midriff, though. Yeah, I can hear you. Thrasher could do with some sort of coverage on his
Yep.
midriff. Yeah.
Look, man, it's fitting the whole biker aesthetic that they all have early on in the piece.
Really?
He's just letting some air in, mate. It's fine.
So bikers like getting around showing off their belly button to everyone, do they?
Apparently.
Okay, all right.
Well, he's not really a biker, I guess. He's more of a. Okay, hang on. I accidentally hit that. Let's see what the folks in the chat have to say. Best driver Sarge, worst driver the bad Max Bad dude on the right, Johnny. I just debunked that, so you can go to hell. Of course you're going to say this. Of course you're going to say this.
We'll get to
Thank you, Nate. Nate's with me on this one. That's good. Aaron, how they had those little ride-on Joe vehicles that were like not accessory pack vehicles, but whatever they are, those motorized things you wind them up and shit.
Yep.
That's what you should be giving cross country. One of those things. Okay. That's all he deserves. The Havoc's rubbish. The Havoc is rubbish. And if it is a HasLab, Hasbro can not take my money.
Okay.
No. Had it as a kid. Rubbish. Sorry to anyone who loves the Havoc. Johnny's just throwing it out there. Not a fan of any of them. Fair enough.
That's fair.
Hopefully it didn't burst anyone's eardrums. Thrasher's cool as shit, bit of a dumbass, but still
Motor Viper.
Moto for me. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm with you. All right. Yep. Fair call. That's fair enough too, mate. Who are we to argue with Sarge's best, mate? Honestly. Thrasher's a bit of a spice girl.
Yeah, midriff action.
Yeah, that hurts. Zazel gets it. It was the 80s. It was wild times. And this one's for you, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. Very good.
Great movie. So yeah. That's 86, mate. I'm going Thrasher and you're going
Slaughter, absolutely. Sergeant Slaughter.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Shall we push on to 87?
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Yes. Let's do it.
Oh
God. This is where I stopped taking notes.
All right. So, straight off the bat, Worms is out because I can't be stuffed trying to find that helmet with that aerial. I reckon even Worms would lose that. So he's out. Backstop, he's a hockey player, which is pretty cool. Did you know that? Backstop is a hockey player?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a nice hockey player. He's pretty cool.
I do know that.
We'll come back to him. Who's the guy in the middle? Who's that bloke?
You know how I know that? Because I have Backstop here with his Persuader.
Oh, beautiful. That's another good tank.
That's the modern one.
Huh.
There he is. Hello.
Cool.
Yeah, good vehicle.
Yeah.
Very much like the Slugger. Is it a tank or is it a thing?
Yeah. Who's the bloke in the middle? Who's that guy?
I also know he's a hockey player because we covered that in one of our streams many moons ago. Remember when we did the sports, the Olympics, the Olympics
one. Yeah, that was our first stream together as a duo.
Yes, it was.
That
was a fun one. That one. Can't wait till the next Olympics.
Rumbler is in the middle.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I can't pick Steamroller because of all the shit that I just said about Thrasher's midriff. So,
Yep, that's fair.
sorry, Steamroller.
That's fair.
Ice Viper's pretty cool. When you kit him out with his helmet and his size, yeah, I reckon Ice Viper's pretty cool as well. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I reckon
Everyone
Backstop.
in the stand. Yep, I'm with Backstop all the way.
Backstop's my man there, I reckon. Yeah. He's a funny colour combination, eh?
Yep, Backstop all the way. Yep, absolutely. Unanimous decision on that front. Let's have a look here. We'll quickly throw to the chat. Okay, Nate's gone with the Rocketeer on the far right. It's the maggot driver. The worms.
That is the Rocketeer.
Yes, it is the worms.
Yes.
That is the worms.
Yep. Worms is
Bjorn's gone Ice Viper 100%.
Yep.
What'd you say, mate?
Worms is what you can't call your dog. We discovered that in another one of our streams.
No, you do not want that. What's Sazel referring to here? That gun holster is badass. Is he talking about?
Maybe on the front of.
Gone too far.
Maybe on the front of Steamroller. On the front of
I'm
Steamroller.
just looking. Oh, yeah. The cross holster there. What do you want to call it? Yep. Yeah, it's. Oh, fuck off, would you? Jeez, it's all happening now. Hang on, wait. I'm just pressing buttons randomly. I didn't know you could change the slides like that. Go figure. He's right here steering the keyboard. Phil, Ice Baby all the way. Yep. Johnny's like, yeah, the Ice Viper is like, he's one of those figures where he does get a fair bit of love.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's because like he's a bit of a standout amongst a weak assortment, maybe. I don't know. Tell us, please feel free to tell us why you guys like the Ice Viper. His real cool is it's okay. It's okay. Another one. There you go. Look, Ice Viper is definitely taking this one.
Yeah.
Agreed, Zazel. Yep. Agreed. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good without the helmet. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Still want a sandwich, Aaron, just saying. Just saying. Still ugly. I'll pick the late night red light district truck stop driver. Wow. Oh dear. What are you holding up there, mate? Let me have a look.
That's Steamroller.
That guy. Yeah, Steamroller. Cleveland Steamer. Oh my god. This go away with this StreamYard logo. We need to pay for StreamYard, Aaron, eventually, one day. Stop it. A burrito would be good. I've actually got some protein burritos in the freezer. Maybe I'll have to smash one of those after this. And speaking of smashing things, if you haven't already done it, smash the like button if you love sandwiches. And if you're going to find out next week if Aaron got in trouble after this stream. He's coming.
I don't think I had to wait until after the stream either.
Aaron, I dare you to call Jesse and ask for a burrito.
1988. 88.
Let's push on to 88.
Yeah.
I'm still hungry.
I hope Larry's still here.
What's that?
I hope Larry's still here because Skidmark's in this lot.
I hope Larry's still here, but if he's not, friends of Larry are also here. Wrong comment. There it is.
Hey, hello, Casey. Thank you for joining us.
There you go, mate.
Yep. Good to see you, brother.
Fucking A. Ice cream sandwiches rock.
Do you want to finish out this by yourself? Sensational the link. He can.
Oh dear. All right, 88, mate. Who you got?
So Armadillo has a funny face. He looks upset about something. Perennially upset about something. Ferret looks like a post box. Skid Mark's got a horrible name. Sorry, Larry.
You called someone else a letterbox recently. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, Skid Mark.
Yep.
Tiger Force Frostbite doesn't make any sense. Is that wild card there?
Much like the content. Sorry, what was that?
That's wild card there, isn't it?
Yep, he's the winner for me.
Oh, really? He's got his midriff out as well.
Absolutely. He's got the cut-off shirt, mate. Loving it.
Is it wrong? Is it wrong that I picked this guy twice? Is it wrong that I pick him again?
No, you can pick whatever the fuck you want.
This guy.
That's the beauty of our streams, Aaron. They can go anywhere, including sandwiches, burritos, and Sergeant Slaughter.
Thank you. This guy. This guy drives an incredible vehicle, and the fact that his cap comes off is just an awesome improvement on that figure. So
the campaign cover.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite of that bunch, to be completely honest.
It's a good Sarge. It is. It is definitely. And you're right. I've never had either figure or that vehicle, but I always wanted the Warthog. I want a classified Warthog. That would be great. And the other bloke with his cut off shirt. What's his name again?
Wildcard
drives the mean dog. What's his name?
Wildcard. Yeah.
Yeah, Wildcard. Yeah. Great vehicle, but we're never getting that in classified. So yeah. But he's got that cool knife. That figure's got that cool knife too.
It does. Yeah. Yep.
I had that figure and that vehicle. So I'm sticking with my pick. It's Wildcard for me.
Cool.
I bet you he likes sandwiches too. Who else is here? Anyone else rocked up? No, Larry's still here, by the way, just in case you were wondering.
Nice. Sarah's got Sarge's hat.
Like the actual Sarge's hat. Because if you have the actual Sarge's hat, I feel like Zazel would be jealous.
Let's talk about 1988 Sarge's hat. Because that's hard to find. It is. 100% it is.
Yes. Yeah, there's not a lot of picks here, as far as I can see. Nate's gone with Warthog Sarge.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to win out.
Phil wants Tiger Force Frostbite.
Kevin Costa wins this one with his open shirt. This one's tight. I'm telling you, this one's tight.
That's what
Aaron,
she said.
You can feel this one, mate. Diggity. Go.
Is Tiger Force Frosty better because he's ginger?
You're an expert on the topic.
I don't believe that he is. And you know how sometimes like people with dark hair have ginger beards? Have you got any mates like that?
Yep.
Yeah, like you come across a mate with like brown or black hair, and for some reason he's got a ginger beard.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, I had a mate. He's actually shown up in the stream before.
Yeah. You had a mate.
I won't name who he is.
Did you have a mate?
But he had a ginger goatee and dark hair. Yeah, absolutely.
Unreal. Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe that's what's going on with Frostbite.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on with Frostbite, Aaron. A lot. Too much to mention on this stream. Should we jump to 89?
Yeah, look, Rex Ships just jumped in.
Oh.
Ahoy! He was up late last night. He watched Lawrence to the end, so he's been up. He was up late last night. He's up early again this morning. Thanks for joining us, Rex Ship.
Yeah, thank you for coming along, mate. He's also recently been putting some merch together with his logo and stuff on it. So more on that to come, I dare say.
Yeah.
Zazel has just given the mic drop in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. And Nate. Please make it a Fez. Make it a Fez.
Yeah, with a tassel on it. You know?
Yes, absolutely.
Just a bit of whirling dervish and stuff, you know.
It's an eternal burning question right here. Inquiring minds want to know, Aaron.
I've already got myself
Please
in
do
too
not-
much trouble tonight. I'm not answering that question.
Please do not stand up, Aaron. Please do not stand up.
89. Can we just say straight up, Wild Boar is the worst driver of any year.
It doesn't even look like a Joe figure, mate. Like, let's be honest. It looks like, you know what? It looks like it was made by Fun School.
It looks like it was made by Leonard. And I collect Leonard.
Hey. Ease up, sunshine. Ease up. That's a bit rough. Even I'm calling bullshit on you on that.
He is horrible.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Absolute garbage. So he's an instant omission, even though he is in the slide for whatever reason.
Yes, see you later.
Yep.
Nitro Viper is a bit weird. It's this guy.
Yeah, the one next to him, right? Yep.
Yeah, that's Nitro Viper.
What vehicle did he come with?
This looks like his face is trying to give birth to something, if you put it that way.
Yeah, look, very
He's
dull. Very, in terms of deco on that figure, it's pretty dull.
He's like Pac-Man. Yeah.
I kind of look at this whole array and I go, did all the budget go to Darklon?
Yeah. He's probably the best.
He is easily, not probably, he is easily the best. And I'll fight anyone right now. Take it to the street.
I've always been confused about windshield. Like, I feel like his hat should have a brim on it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
It looks a bit
like a chef hat, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just a bit. I've never quite understood his hat. So that's a bit weird. The other dude is Hot Seat, which is a dumb name. And Long Range is pretty cool, but he's got those weird boots on as well. In white. So Dark One, even though he's got grenades threatening to blow off his right leg, he's still the man.
Yeah, Dark One wins out. Bit of a hokey vehicle, but I do like the Evader. He's got a great accessory in that chain gun thing of his. It's dynamite. It's Destro's cousin. He's got a mask. He just makes the other figures look pretty weak. Yep. Yeah. He wins. I want him. Cool. I want him. I like him. God, 89 was rough. We're getting into the rougher years here. Really, really rough. How dare you, Johnny Reno? I'm coming to Arizona and we are going to juke it out. Rude. Yes. So rude. Thought we were friends, mate. Zazel. Sorry, Nate. Winchell looks like a Swedish chef. I'll pay that.
Yeah. Do you want the 8 meatballs or the 16?
And Sirius is with me. He's questioning Johnny. He's questioning Johnny. I love that vehicle and still considering buying for a 112 custom. Ooh, very nice. Agreed. No competition here. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this wave, mate. Get off the screen. Yeah, it's weak sauce. There's a lot of weak sauce here. And Hasbro not trying at this point. Money's drying up, Aaron. Money's drying up for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Very forgettable. On to 9090.
There's no competition here as well. Hello, Chris. Thank you for joining us. Legend. Cold Front. You never, honestly, that's the first time I've seen Cold Front with that visor and that microphone.
Wow.
Yeah, I think every other time I've seen him, it's not on his face. Major Storm is a bit ho-hum. I don't know, he doesn't really, he just looks like Wild Card, just like Charbroil. He just looks like everyone else, really.
He does look a bit like Charbroil.
Yeah. Overlord.
What is that piece of shit on the right, mate? That is garbage.
Don't you like Overlord? He's my man.
That is a garbage looking figure, man.
Nah, he's awesome.
Garbage. Have you got one there?
Yeah. There he is.
Hang on, I'm going to make
wicked.
you large on the screen. Hang on, wait. Where are you? There you go.
He is awesome, man. I love him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just discuss this figure for a second. What's on his hands, mate?
There's no,
What
there were
the fuck are
claws.
they? What is
They're
that?
claws, brother. They're claws. They're claws. See?
Okay.
Yeah.
That helmet. What's going on there?
It's like very Roman gladiator sort of style, isn't it? It's very cool.
Yeah, I can get that vibe. I can see that.
Yeah. And
However,
seriously, he's got gold pants.
Are you
mate.
not entertained? Is that not why you were here?
He's got gold pants. Look how cut he is. Look at that. Look at all that muscle. There he does.
Look at that comment.
He's amazing.
Oh yeah, look. Yeah, it's not getting any better from here. God. I definitely wasn't buying vehicles by this point, I don't think, from memory.
He's the best.
This one. Hang on, Nate. Get on the screen. Overlord looks better with the helmet. Without it, he looks like he'd trade his claws for glow sticks. Yeah, look, I'm not even picking anything from this wave, mate. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you take the pick here.
Overlord. Yep. Overlord.
What's that?
Overlord.
Overlord? You going with Overlord? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
You should put us both back on screen.
Even the
so
chat,
people know it.
even the chat isn't saying much about it.
Put us on there. Put us on there. People want to see us too.
Calm down, Jesus.
Fix it.
All right, relax. We're right there.
Great success.
And there's me and you.
Welcome to the Shark Eyes and Honey Show.
How do I get us both back? I've lost it. It's not working. I'm serious. I can't find it. Where's the bloody thing? They don't make this easy sometimes. I don't want the solo layout. I want the layout with us and the thing. No. It's not doing it, Aaron. It's not letting me do it. We're looking at the slides for now.
Maybe remove it from the stage. There's two more left. 91, 92, and 94. Yeah, there was no drivers in these years because Hasbro decided they weren't going to package their vehicles with drivers anymore.
There you go.
A bit stiff. Yeah.
No drivers. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. So that only leaves 93.
That's it. Talk us through it, mate. I'm putting you on the big screen. You can take this one because I still can't figure out how to get this boat back.
So Nitro Viper is a no. Red Ninja, that's overrated for a couple of reasons. That is actually just dice in orange, black, and blue. And for some reason they call him the Red Ninja. No sense at all. Overrated, hard to find. Stuff that thing. Tegan Zoo, I've actually got him. Now Tegan Zoo would be a very skillful driver. You know why?
Why?
He drives this vehicle that has this swiveling bombie knocker on the top. So he drives up.
Yep.
The bombie knocker flicks around and knocks things over. And I think you'd have to be pretty skilled to drive that. What was it called? I can't even remember what it's called. But yeah, you'd have to be pretty skilled to drive that. So my choice is Tegan Zoo, even though all three of them are repaints, and repaints do suck. Yeah, he's pretty cool. What are you laughing at? Repaints do suck.
I'm just laughing at the comments. Campbell was, I think, saying this is gold regarding my inability to get us
Oh,
back on screen.
Yep, technical
We got there,
difficulties.
anyway. We got there.
Absolutely, we did.
It doesn't make it easy to find that function. I had to like hit a little arrow thing to pull it up. It was underneath everything, which is just stupid. But we got there. Look,
it was a marathon effort.
Yeah, who are you picking here, Aaron? Who are you going with? You definitely going with
Tegan Zoo.
Tegan Zoo. Yeah, I'm with you on
Zoo.
this one. I think he looks the best out of the three, in my opinion.
Absolutely,
definitely. Cool name as well. Cool name. Nate is saying that he couldn't pick any of these.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think you were alone, G.I. Jetman. I think many people were.
I swear.
And
This is
props to those who paid the course.
Exactly. This is even
What were you
beyond
gonna
me
say,
as well. This is even beyond me as well. So I was 89,
Yeah.
90, 91. They're my sweet spots. So
Yeah. That's it, mate. We did it. We got there.
So who's your favourite driver all up?
Oh God, we're going there, are we?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I hadn't thought of that.
I have to go with the original, I reckon. He was the one that brought
The original
driving.
Dutch.
Yeah, he's the one that brought driving to G.I. Joe. It was everything you could have asked for in a driver. Drove a brilliant vehicle. He had the personality for it. He's just been a mainstay. He's my favorite.
And I bet you he likes sandwiches.
Oh, especially ones not made by himself.
Oh, shit. Well, we're clocking in at 1 hour and 37 minutes, bro. That was a big
one of the longest ones. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Look, it's my birthday, so why not? Why not, stretch things out a little bit?
Absolutely.
Before I wrap things up here, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I don't know.
Where can the people find you? Where can the people?
Yes. So I'm on Instagram at Ronnie_trickshot. I just post photographs of my figures up against a white background or doing funny things in my backyard. So go and have a look at that. I'm also on YouTube at Ronnie_trickshot. I don't buy subs. I do videos when I've got time and try to make them fun and interesting. I think I'm going to have a video coming up soon. I reckon I managed to score a big box of toys on eBay last night for about $11, and it's got some Joes in it. So I'm looking forward to that rocking up. Probably go through that on camera. So that'll be fun.
Where was you said it was from Canberra?
No, it's on eBay.
Yeah,
it's on eBay. I'm gonna go through it on camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. And look, I'm occasionally on Podcast from the Pit as well. That's Saturday nights, Australian time, Saturday morning, US, with Eric, Casey, Matt, and other random guests, Larry and Wes and Joe Recondo and Ken, and that's lots of fun. So that's where you can find me.
It is. Good blokes over there. It's been a rock solid birthday, Zazel. Thank you very much. I've enjoyed my day. I felt the love from friends and family. One of my mates, actually, his missus gave birth today to a little girl. And so she will now share my birthday with me, which was awesome. So shout out to her and him. And he won't be watching, but it was something that I really enjoyed about my day. It's been rock solid, as I said. And to end it pretty much on this note with you guys, and of course, Aaron, when I say you guys, I mean you as well, is very sweet because, as we said at the start of the show, we've been absent for a couple of weeks, and Aaron and I, although we do talk almost daily, it's not the same as getting together on one of these streams and just talking shit and having a yarn and having a few laughs. So it's been a very, very sweet ending to my day. It's been great. Thank you for joining us, series. We welcome you back once again. And thank you, Johnny, for the birthday wishes. And thank you, everyone, for just turning up. There's been definitely some new names in here tonight. The later starting time has obviously impacted that, which is cool. So it's nice to see our regulars, but also some new faces. And the stream on a birthday is a good time. Absolutely. And I think on that note, Aaron, I think we'll just wrap it up and say sayonara.
Play the outro. Play the outro.
Play the bloody outro. Where is the outro, Aaron? Somewhere here. It's in the media section. Oh, it's there.